All right, you're listening to KQCK radio station out here in the beautiful Santan Valley, Queen Creek, Phoenix. Also broadcast on the beautiful beaches in Jaco, Costa Rica.
Oh, I miss Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica's a wonderful place. And what does Costa Rica mean?
It means rich coast.
That's right. So for those of you that need a little trivia for today, it means rich coast. Well, we are here right now to do our Arizona businesses in review. We've got a review to do on a local business here, actually, in Santan Valley. And I can tell you that I'm pretty happy and thrilled to be doing this review. I can't say that to be the case on every review.
Right.
But this one... This
is a great one.
This really is. I'm impressed to be doing this one because every time we get a review, and it's positive and it's really excellent, because unfortunately they all can't be that way, this one is really favorable.
Top notch, for sure.
Absolutely. We're reviewing today AZ Computer Geeks.
Right here in Santan Valley.
That's right. They're in Johnson Ranch.
Yeah. They
just relocated from the Santan Heights area over to Johnson Ranch, and that would be Jeff and Connie McBride. Mm-hmm. Doing a great job on in the computer industry.
Right.
I want to talk a little bit about what they do here for us, and to start off, they're members of the Greater Santan Chamber of Commerce.
Right. Great commerce to be involved in, chamber.
And, that's nice because they're taking care of a lot of our local businesses out here and doing a really fantastic job.
Right.
The nice part is about this review are these people actually take care of our radio stations. And we don't get a lot of reviews that we actually personally work with, but Jeff and Connie McBride, they actually take care of our 18 computers in our network, and we've got a pretty sophisticated network out here. And Jeff came in the first time. I'll never forget the first time he came out here. We've been working with them about, how long's it been? About at least a couple of years, huh?
Yeah, it's been more than a couple.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been at least,
let's just say,
I want to say like at least 4 years.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's getting close to 4 years.
Let's say 2 or 3. I'm not quite sure, but you know what? They're great people, and they just tell you the way it is. And, good computer people are hard to find, kind of just like auto mechanics, It's one of those things, especially when you're not one of those in-the-know people who know all the technical stuff.
Right.
You got to just kind of go by what they tell you.
Right.
Then the other side of the coin, you've got the confidentiality thing. So when you find a good computer company, and my God, being in Santan Valley here, don't we know about the drama and all the crazy stuff going around? All computer companies are absolutely not equal.
Not the same. Yeah.
Not equal, and one thing that you need to do is check people's references and check them out, because when you're looking at your confidential data and your personal information, you can't just be throwing that out to anyone.
And you have a lot of it, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
No, I mean, not only
I know what you're saying, but you know what? Everybody has a lot of it.
Everybody does.
Everybody has, people's information to them
is
confidential and important.
Yeah.
And when you've got somebody taking your machine to their business to fix it,
they have access to all that.
That's right.
So
they have access to your emails. They have access to your personal photos, whatever they may be. They have personal access to everything, your financial reports and your, all that stuff. So you really have to really hit it off and feel comfortable. And I can't say that we worked in slow working with them, because we've been burned a few times by computer people. I'm not proud to say that, but unfortunately we tend to be trustworthy and then get burnt and then go, oh my gosh. Well, this time we really merged into it slowly.
Right.
And after a few years now, holy cow, going strong. Jeff McBride, stand-up guy.
Well, it's like you said, mechanics. It's hard to find a good mechanic. And
the
same with the computer repair person, somebody that can take care of everything that you need. I mean, these folks are just top notch.
And let me tell you, you can call them. And here's something that I really like about AZ Computer Geeks. You can call them and you can say, hey, man, my computer's running slow. Hey, my laptop froze up. My wireless network stopped working. My printer's not working.
I've had all that stuff happen.
Me too. I've got a blue screen, the blue screen of death. Oh, my God. I think my computer's got a virus.
Right.
I'm trying to load Windows and a blank screen's coming up. I just want a new computer. Hey, what do I do here? And,
right.
The great thing is a lot of this stuff Jeff can come out one time or not. He can actually have you install a very secure application and work from his location and take care of your problems without even coming in person.
Oh, really?
It's amazing.
Wow.
Of course, he does have a location out there in Johnson Ranch, and we've been there many times, right?
And there's a lot of folks out here in Johnson Ranch.
Oh,
too.
yeah, Johnson. Yeah. We all know Johnson Ranch. Anyway, for those of you in Mesa and Phoenix and all these places, computer people are not all alike. Right. It's worth taking a trip. Heck, when I go to I'm getting some genetic work done for my dog. I'm driving to the west side of Avondale to do that. I mean, it's to find the best people. It doesn't matter where you go.
Right.
And that applies to this. AZ Computer Geeks are top notch. So they are Microsoft certified refurbishers as well. So in this economy, how many people want to go out and blow a couple grand on a computer? I know I don't.
Right.
They've got laptops starting at like, the last time I checked, like 140, 160 bucks.
Right.
Maybe even I mean, they've got amazing prices. All they do is they rebuild them. They make them perfect, or of course, they can build you anything from scratch and build you custom systems like they did for us.
Right.
Take care of the whole networking aspect. Take care of, if you think you have a virus, those things just get worse. Bam, you call up Jeff, you call up AZ Computer Geeks, and what do you got? You're virus free. You can go to their Facebook and check them out because Jeff, he's a cool dude. He goes and he puts out tips, like tips of the day. I read those tips. I get a lot of stuff out of that. His Facebook is AZ space computer space geeks. That's AZ Computer Geeks. I'm looking at their Facebook right now. They've got around 6,000 likes.
Wow, they got a lot of likes.
Well, you know what?
Well, they've been around here.
When you're good, people tend to like you, and they refer you, and that's what happens. And that's why
spread the word.
I'm so happy to be doing this review today. And, not that it's going to be a long review, but there are some things that people should know.
Yeah, because computer refurbishers and
computer
repairs,
builders and people repair.
They're kind of like some of them are like fly by night. They're here.
Well, that's the thing about it. A lot of people have computers, and a lot of people think, "Oh, it's easy. Let's just go into business and start making some money and doing this."
Right.
Well, these people their technicians have over 20 years of computer consulting and troubleshooting experience in all aspects of Windows-based operating systems, including Windows 8, which I haven't even delved into yet. And I hate to say it, I'm not looking forward to that. They also do they do schooling. They do online schooling. They can teach you how to do all kinds of things and work that stuff. And I've heard they're very good. They're also beta testers for all the operating systems, so they get the newest stuff before it comes out, so they can hook you up.
Very cool. So if there's something in particular that you're looking for, you can ask them. They probably know where to get it, or how to hook you up and put it on. They
sell everything. Right. And the best thing is, when I need something, rather than try to scope through Amazon and I just call Jeff, and usually he finds it for me cheaper than I can find the cheapest price on Amazon for the exact same product. A lot of times I'll be like, hey dude, I'm looking for this card, here it is, this is the one. He's like, hey, let me see what I can do. And I already know. Cheapest I found it, and I've done my research, is like $259 or whatever. He'll come back, hey, I found one for $219. It has a $20 rebate. I'm like, how does this guy do this? But you know what? When you're in an industry for 20 years, you have the connections, and you know where to buy, and you know what to do.
Right.
So that's the bottom line. It saves you time. The real important thing,
money, and headaches.
The real important thing, though, is how many people can afford downtime in their business.
No, especially everything is all computer based.
Right. How can you afford downtime? Bam, your computer goes down. A lot of people are screwed. Their businesses are screwed.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, he has everything from, he can set you up with loaners. He does turnaround same day. Wow. I mean, on his slow days, he's a couple days out. I mean, this guy he's just production, man. He's like a machine.
Right.
He's like a human. He's like a brain. He's one of these big brain guys. and that's what you want for your computer guy. I mean, hey, that's what it's all about, right?
He lives and breathes computers.
He does. He is a computer. Jeff McBride is I don't even know if he's human. He just might be a robot. He's that good.
He's like, yes, Joe, I'll get it done for you. No problem.
That's right. But if your computer starts to run a little slow, you start to get a lot of pop-ups. They do tune-ups. You can get tune-ups done. You need some more memory, and that's the good thing. He will give you quotes. He'll give you free quotes. Basically, he can do anything you absolutely need. Let's go. We should go down a few of those things that he does. Let's see here. All right, where do we start? Virus removal service. He's infamous for that. I mean, this guy. I have dozens of people that I know that have had disasters where they've lost whole hard drives. As a matter of fact, unfortunately, that happened to us about 3 weeks ago.
Right.
And I wouldn't have believed in myself. He actually got it back. I was done. I thought.
Right. I remember that you were sulking for days.
I was literally sick about it.
Yeah, right.
And it took him 2 days. He got all our data back.
He retrieved everything.
He got it all back, and he got it done. And
he's awesome.
He's good. And you know what? If he wasn't, I would say that too. but he really is. He managed to get that done. So virus removal, spyware removal. If you're going to all of these different kind of website. I'm not talking porn and crazy stuff like that. I mean, let's be serious here. But a lot of websites you go to, whatever they may be, they install cookies and spyware and different types of applications that come in so they can, drop ads all the time, and they start popping them. You start getting so many, your computer runs like crap, and a lot of times they'll crash. Or they have these little back doors so they can spam your mailing list, or that kind of stuff. He removes them. He's got all the stuff to remove that stuff, which speeds it up by a million times. If you can take your computer to him and he can tell you what recommended upgrades he could do inexpensively, or if you want to make a killer gaming computer, he can do that. I mean, he can make the most basic thing, the middle of the road, or the top of the line, so you're a superhuman gamer. You know what I mean?
And I'm sure as far as price goes, he probably works with you, right?
You know what? I hate to say it, his prices are so good, I've never really had to ask him about that. Because he's got desktops starting, I think, at like $120 or $140, and these are decent machines.
Yeah. I thought we picked up a laptop from him for like $125 or $130.
No, I paid. This was I think it was an i7. Really nice laptop. I think I paid $200.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, don't quote. I think it was $180 or $200. And I'm not saying that's everyday deal, but he gets different deals in all the time.
He's doing refurbished stuff.
Well, he works with a lot of people that like Dell when they get done. When they come up with a new model, he gets their
So if you want to
400 of their older models,
right? If you want to upgrade, he might even consider like doing a trade or something.
You know what? That I can't speak for. I'm sorry, I can't speak for that. But what I can tell you is he will tell you he can do upgrades. He can do whatever you need. And the best part of it is he's not going to try to sell you a bunch of crap you don't need. That is my pet peeve. Oh, you need this and you need this and you need this, and I don't feel like I have to get a second opinion, because when he tells me what I need and it's $80 and it's all kinds of stuff, it's like, oh, okay, do that. A lot of times he'll say, hey, Joe, you know what? As a matter of fact, the last time I brought 2 computers over to him, I said, can you check these out? I think I need more RAM. He said, you know what, Joe, what you're running here, you're fine. You don't need any more RAM. He says, I just needed to remove some spyware and you had a virus. And I had no idea of that.
Wow.
So he got that taken care of, and
that's nice. See, he's honest.
Right.
Not like some of these other people that say, oh, you need this, you need that, and it's going to cost you $500, so.
And we're pretty much at the mercy of people like that.
That's what I was going to say. People are at the mercy of their computer person, just like you are like with a mechanic.
Right.
You're taking it for their word, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about.
And he is an expert, and his team, they're experts in home networking installation and support, so they can protect your wireless networks. They can secure them from hackers. They do PC speed optimization, so if your computer's not as fast as it once was, get it right back up to like brand new.
Right.
He has maintenance plans, so schedule for scheduling regular important updates and optimization plans. This way you can avoid meltdowns or crashes, and it keeps your computer running fast just like when you bought it.
Right.
And these are very inexpensive things that it's preventative maintenance and things that are very important for security. Unfortunately, you can't just turn a computer on these days and it works perfect, and it doesn't ever need any maintenance. They do need required maintenance and updates and occasional tweaks and this and that.
Right.
And this is who I highly recommend with our with our Arizona Business in Review today, AZ Computer Geeks out of Santan Valley, Arizona. They get our, would you say it would be a 5-star review today?
I would definitely.
From 1 to 5 stars, with 5 being the best, we give AZ Computer Geeks 5 stars.
Jeff and Connie, trustworthy people.
That's right. And hey, a couple other things they do. They do computer recycling. They'll recycle your outdated, unwanted computers. They do things like donate them to schools. Mm-hmm. And I knew they do a lot of things like that, taking care of the schools and taking care of nonprofits. And because, when you end up in any business, when you really get in deep, you end up with a lot of excess parts. So he'll build machines and get them to less fortunate people, which I really like that about that. You know what? A lot of people don't take that extra moment to do that. But Jeff does that.
That's great.
And I don't know if it's because he wants to give back or if it's just because he's genuinely that nice of a guy. And who cares? Whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. They do that, and that's great. So if you have any unwanted computers, you can give him a call, and he'll take them in, and he'll get them rebuilt. He'll get them to where they need to go, or he'll recycle them however they need to be recycled.
And he'd probably even work something out with you, or he'd give you a credit for something towards, some
you know
repair,
what? And
whatever,
that again, I cannot say, and I don't like to speculate on that kind of stuff, gotcha. Because that's.
But I mean, they're those kind of people, though. They're the main thing is these people are very trustworthy and they're honest.
What about They are. And what about in the cloud? People are going in the cloud now. Let me tell you a few other things he can do, because this review isn't going to be an hour long. We've already 17 minutes into this thing. Backup and online storage and computer training. Computer tune-ups, email setups if you're not too savvy with Outlook or some of the email programs with the DNS servers, the MX records and all that. He can take care of all that stuff for you.
I'm sure he helped your dad out because your dad was having a problem with
his email. Yes, he has. Hardware installation, hardware repair, in-home PC hookup, PC setup, of course, business as well. Printer setup, printer troubleshooting, social media training, Facebook, Twitter stuff. He does, he touches on that stuff. Software install and training and setup. He'll do technology consultation, virus and spyware removals, wireless networking. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. So bottom line, give AZ Computer Geeks a call. Their number is 480-729-8899. And you ask for Jeff. And I'm
Or Connie.
Or Connie.
Connie's there as well.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Ask for them, and they'll get you set up, and at least give them a shot. And they give free estimates, and I do believe they are the best. They are the best as far as I'm concerned. The best I've seen, and proud to work with them. AZ Computer Geeks. That is our Arizona Businesses in Review right now on AZ Computer Geeks in Santan Valley, Arizona. This is Joe from KQCK radio station and Marie from KQCK signing out right now. We're going to send you back to some great music. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope this helps you with your